Hello everybody, it's me, Gibi. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome for the first time that you guys have seen my new ASMR room. I moved and it's really exciting. So I now have a room to film my ASMR in that I don't need to use backdrops for or anything like that. I'm using just a regular lamp and some lights, just sort of as a dimmer, more relaxing coloring. I was reading up on blue lights and yellow lights, and I thought I'd give this setup a go just for this video, which is just a classic ramble, and I wanted to tell you about what happened the other night, as well as just my experience with moving and all that good stuff. Since this is an ASMR video, luckily I don't have the pressures that other YouTubers have of condensing their ideas and editing out their thoughts and, making it nice and snappy. You guys actually prefer it the other way most of the time. But if I tell it in a way that makes sense, I will try to add just a timestamp if you guys, clicked for the title, or I don't even know what I'm naming this yet. And, so you don't have to listen to me rambling forever. Otherwise, I will ramble forever. So, this all started many moons ago. About 3 weeks ago, I moved, and the move went well. I got all my stuff packed, and I moved it, and the place was great, and I thought that we had everything under control. So, unfortunately, the thing I've learned is you learn all of the bad things about your unit after you move in. So the first night, the heater, which is actually located like really close to the bedroom, was making really loud noises, and I couldn't sleep all night. So we called the heating and air conditioning fellow, and he said he would be out to fix it later. Okay, no problem. It started to warm up a little bit, so we didn't have to have the heat on. The air conditioning was fine, all that good stuff. Then the next day, it was pouring rain, just pouring. And we realized that on one side, all of the windows were leaking and letting in rain all over the floor. And to be quite honest with you, that still hasn't been figured out at all. But it was a pretty torrential downpour, so I guess if some storm is coming, we'll be sure to put towels on the ground. But it was seriously like a pool on the ground. I was like, okay, the heater's broken, it leaks. Our fridge was too big, and it wouldn't let the dishwasher open. And some of the windows wouldn't close all the way. We didn't have blinds, so I was waking up to sunrise, which was nice, but I stay up late, so a lot of little things just sort of kept happening. And there's 2 bathrooms, and the one a mover used, and we discovered that it was not functional. So bathroom is still out of commission, waiting on a plumber for that. So things just keep piling up, and I was having issues with my phone where every time it seemed like I had to be awake, my alarm wouldn't make any noise. And anytime, it didn't matter what time I woke up, it went off loud and clear at 9 a.m. I use the bedtime app, one part of the clock on my phone. So I have it set to go off at 9 a.m. every morning. And sometimes I have headphones plugged in, sometimes I don't. It doesn't seem to matter. There's no true predictor on why sometimes the alarm will pop up on my screen, but it doesn't make any noise. So I was awoken by the heater AC guy, and banging on the door, and I jumped out of bed and answered the door, and he was like, "Sorry to wake you up," which was super embarrassing. I was like, "Oh, no problem, so sorry." I showed him to the heater, and he said that he could fix the part, but since it was going to be summer anyway, we should wait to fix it. And at this point I was super embarrassed, so even though I should have said just fix it now, to get it over with, I was like, okay, sure, fine, you can fix it later. All right. So after he left, I was due to start filming again. I worked my butt off pre-recording videos for May because I was gone every single weekend and I was moving in May. So I knew that I wasn't going to have a lot of time to film during the actual month of May. So I had to have as many videos as humanly possible ready so I could stick to my schedule. So I got almost all of them done. I had to do a couple more. I think it was 3. I had 3 more to do. And I was like, okay, I'm going to have to film in my new place. It'll be fine. I have a couple weeks to figure it out. No worries. So I needed to film the Attack on Titan roleplay. And it was very important that I got it out because I have to do those every month. The anime roleplays, which I like my fave. So that night, I'm noticing that it's getting a little hot. It's getting really hot, actually. And the air conditioning isn't working. I was like, what did this guy do to the air conditioning? Why isn't it working? And he wasn't answering my calls, and it was just scorching, and it was hot outside, so it wasn't like, when you open a window and it's just like stagnant air. So I knew I had to film it. I didn't have time to wait for him to come back and fix the issue. I just figured I'll just get it done. And I have to shoot with the air conditioning off anyway. But unfortunately, the rooms were just so stuffy and so hot. So I got into my Titan gear, and thinking back, I probably should have only gotten dressed in the shirt and the jacket, but I put all of it on, and I probably sweat. I'm sorry, this is so gross. I probably sweat about 2 liters, okay, filming that. I had to stop halfway through to redo my face. I hope that doesn't ruin the video for you. And yeah, it was horrific. It was so bad. I felt very almost like I maybe dehydrated after, just because because it was a green screen, I had 3 lights on me, no air conditioning. I couldn't have a fan on because of the sound. So I was like, like, I'm really glad that it's done and I'm happy with how it turned out, but I don't think I can film another one until this air conditioning is fixed because it was only getting hotter during the week. So I keep putting it off and keep putting off filming because the AC guy keeps saying, I'll come tomorrow, I'll come tomorrow, I'll come tomorrow. And he keeps not showing up. So I'm getting very antsy. The last weekend of May rolls around and I left for a wedding. And I knew that when I came back, I had to have something for Tuesday. So I came back on Sunday and I was like, okay, you really need to fix this air conditioning. It's still not working. It's still extremely hot in here. I literally can't do my work. And maybe that sounds like a diva thing to say, but it was just absolutely horrific. And I knew I wouldn't be able to turn any lights on. And, you know, I do want to be in the right state of mind when I'm making these videos. I think it's very clear when I'm uncomfortable or, you know, sweating. I feel like the Attack on Titan roleplay, at least, you know, a little distress wasn't too out of character there. But mostly I was like, okay, you keep standing me up, you know, if you told me, hey, I'll come on this day, and that'd be fine, but he keeps saying I'll come tomorrow and then not showing up at all, and I just sit at home waiting for the call. So I'm unable to go out, I'm unable to, you know, do anything else because I'm just like hoping that he'll show up. So Monday rolls around and he isn't going to show up. So I decide, okay, I don't have a video for tomorrow. Why don't I do a live stream on YouTube? Because I haven't done one in a while and, you know, I think they're really fun. And I can post the live stream as, you know, just like a bit of fresh content to sort of hold it over until, you know, the AC was fixed and I could finally film again. So I started my full-time schedule on Twitch doing non-ASMR during the week with an ASMR stream on Sundays. So I did those live streams fine. I did them with a fan on to keep me cool. And I finished my one live stream for Tuesday, 3 to 7, and I had an hour in between. I actually wrote all this down so I wouldn't forget. But I'm sort of, I can just power ramble for you know, quite a while. So, first of all, I was picking up foster kittens, and so I've been rushing from errand to stream to errand to stream. So I got all the kitten stuff at PetSmart, and I had to go get the actual cats, and you know, it was wild, but I got back, I was ready, I was determined. And so after my Twitch live stream ended at 7, I had an hour until the YouTube stream started. I had announced this on my YouTube community page, I had announced this on my Discord, I had announced it on my Twitter. And so, you know, when I'm functioning under expectations, you know, you don't want to let people down, and you guys are so sweet about it, and honestly couldn't ask for better audience, or just having you guys around is amazing. But you still don't, you want to fulfill your promises, you want to do what you said you're going to do, you know, like that trust. So I had an hour to go pick up groceries because I needed groceries. It had been so long since I was able to go out because I'm constantly waiting on the AC guy, and I was away for a wedding and blah, 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 blah. Whatever. Had to pick up groceries within an hour. So I rush to the grocery store. I rush home. And, important part in all of this, may or may not have mentioned that I picked up those kittens of foster kittens, and they are 7 weeks old. So these are tiny, tiny little babies. I should show you them. So it's my first day with them. I'm worried about having them in the stream room because of all the wires under my computer, so I don't want them in the room without my supervision. So I'm trying to think, okay, I need to rush to the grocery store. Where can I put the kittens so I will feel that they're safe? So there's a bathroom in the stream room, the downstairs bathroom. The toilet doesn't work, that one. And so I looked around. I made sure the sink drawer was closed. There's a shower in there, so I just put like the litter box in there, and I put their food in there, and I put a bed in there, and I put everything in there, and I put the fan in there, propped up so they couldn't reach it. And I was like, okay, this bathroom is about like, it's so small, maybe like 5 feet by 4 feet. Is that small? I don't know. I'm really bad at that. But it's essentially like one little square foot where you can stand, and then like a sink, a toilet, and a shower. So it's like, okay, I'll put them in the bathroom. That way they can stay contained. It's essentially like a kitty playpen while I'm gone, and there's lots of layers of doors. So just in case, God forbid, they got out, they would be stopped by the next door. So I closed them in. I gave them their dinner, so they were both eating. I saw them, closed the door, rushed to go pick up my groceries, got my groceries, rushed back home, sort of threw the refrigerated stuff in the fridge. I have like 3 minutes till stream because there was a delay at the store. So I'm like, it's okay, it's fine, I can do this. I had to switch my OBS settings from Twitch to YouTube. I'm, trying to turn off the fridge. I have a mini fridge in the stream room. I'm trying to unplug that because this is an ASMR stream and I want it to be quiet. I go to unplug the mini fridge, and for some reason it like short circuits my surge protector. So the entire huge power strip that all of my computer stuff is plugged into, it just goes dead. So I'm trying to restart it, and it's not working. So at this point, it's like 8:03, so I'm 3 minutes late to my own live stream. So I'm just very overwhelmed with everything that's happened. And, we had gotten some news earlier that day that was just like personal stuff going on. So, we're trying to deal with that stuff. I'm trying to deal with like all like the stupid little things that go on in your life that, you always think it could be worse, and it's totally fine, and it's like nothing to actually complain about, but I'm just sort of laughing at how many things just like seem to go wrong at like the right time. So the surge protector dies, and I just sort of like, I just like sit on the ground for a second. I just sort of like overwhelming crying. This isn't like a sad like pity party video, I promise. So like, okay, let's get a new power strip as fast as we can. So I locate the power strip from Ben's computer, and I unplug all those things, and I take the power strip and we plug in all the computer stuff, and we get the computer working again. 10 minutes late to my live stream. I'm trying to text my mods. I'm so sorry, I'm coming. They're like, no problem, it's fine. So I say, okay, the last thing I have to do is get the kittens out of the bathroom so they aren't locked in there the whole time, so I can, show them to stream and all that good stuff. So I open the door to the bathroom, and I look at the ground, and I look around, and they're gone. 7-week-old kittens on my first day of having them. And so I literally just stood there like a dumb person staring at the bathroom floor, because you could see the entire floor of the bathroom in like one sweep of your eyes. There was nothing else to see. And I thought, I'm going insane. Where are the kittens? I know I closed the door on them. I know that they were in here. I know I didn't open the door. No one else has been in here, like, etc. So I'm like looking under the bed. I'm looking in the sink. I'm looking in like the toilet bowl. I'm looking in the toilet like top thing. I'm looking behind the glass door of the shower as if I can't see them or something. I looked in the sink drawer. I was feeling underneath the sink and the cabinet. I was like, where could they have gone? I don't understand. And I started kind of like full on panicking. It was just so bizarre. I was like, okay, maybe when I opened the door, they darted out under my feet and I didn't see them. So I searched the entire place. I searched the bedrooms. I searched the other bathroom. I searched the kitchen. I searched the living room. And I was like, oh my God, I lost these kittens. I'm 15 minutes late to my stream. But the most important thing is I lost 7-week-old kittens and I don't know how. And so I was kind of freaking out. And I never really felt that sort of helplessness before, I guess. Because it was my fault, but I couldn't possibly comprehend where they could have gone and what I did wrong. So I'm sort of just like screaming and talking to myself, and I just kept saying over and over again, two kittens. Where could 2 kittens have gone, you know? So about literally like 15 minutes of looking, I was like, they have to be in the bathroom. They have to be in the bathroom. They have to. But where? The only other place I hadn't checked was the porcelain casing of the toilet in the very back. So like you obviously can't like move a toilet. So in the very back, which I couldn't see because you can't get your head back there, there's a hole cut out of the porcelain casing on like the ground, so like very close to the ground where the pipes sneak in. And the hole was small enough for these tiny, stupid kittens to fit, and they were sleeping inside the toilet porcelain case. So I shoved my hand back there and I felt the hole and I was like, they have to be in here. But like I was just worried, are they okay? So I felt a nose, I felt fur, and I also felt it pull back from me. So I was like, oh, thank God there's cats in here, and oh, thank God they're not like stuck, they're not crying, and they can clearly like move. So then all I had to do was I put like wet food just outside of the toilet, and then I sat in the glass shower and I just waited, and they came out and I snatched them up and I took them outside and I was like, you are never going in the bathroom again. So I canceled stream, but I found the kittens, and yeah, it was a lot of stress and a lot of, scrambling, but you know what? Yesterday the AC guy came. Today I'm filming this in a sweatshirt and I don't want to cry. My alarm went off. I got an alarm clock that doesn't really work. It's one of those ones that it's a big light, and it starts to light up half an hour before your alarm goes off, sort of to like simulate a sunrise. And then when your alarm does go off, it's like bird sounds, and it's supposed to be nice and relaxing wake up. But I have too many pillows on my bed, so I can't see the light, and I don't wake up to bird sounds. But my phone has been being much better. I have multiple alarms on it now. I have that alarm as a backup. The air conditioning is fixed. I'm filming some videos, and yeah, like I said, all of these problems that I'm just sort of giving you a story time about, I just, you gotta roll with the punches, and little stuff like this, I just kind of laugh at it and go along with my day. It really has been a great month, even though it's been so busy. I'm just so happy to, be where I am, and getting really, really, really close to 1 million subscribers, which is crazy. We've been talking about it a ton in my Discord, and I will definitely be live on YouTube for the actual event. And then we're planning a 24-hour live stream on June 23rd. I'll give you guys all this info, but yeah, June 23rd, starting at 1 p.m. Central, going to 1 p.m. Central on the 24th to celebrate on Twitch, and it's going to be really fun. But all in all, just thank you guys for all the experiences that YouTube has given me, and I'll get nice and mushy in some 1 million subscriber video, but that's the story of how I lost 2 7-week-old kittens. This is my first story time. I guess this is just a glorified ramble, but I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. Good night, everybody. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next